Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Kingmaker. In the last episode our barony suffered a huge blow. While I was having a private discussion with Regongar regarding our barony's military might and stuff like that, our barony was attacked by, I think it was some sort of rotten undead beasts, and they attacked multiple times and I couldn't do anything about it because I was too busy with Regongar, and so we lost barony stats in community, military and economy. And not only that, but I also arrived at the Bald Hilltop like 1 hour too late, and so I couldn't prevent the attack, so I suffered the second attack from the Bald Hilltop as well on top of that. So yeah, that was a huge blow to our barony's economy, military and community and stuff like that. But it's nothing that we can't recover from, so it's not too bad. We can recover from it, but still, it was a big blow. And right now we are in the middle of a hunt. We're actually about to finish, actually. So let's check our journal so you can see the quest here. It's an amusement for the nobles. Yeah, so this is the quest. So, MP travelers don't waste time. They are real professionals, and we just beat them. They just hear monsters to stretch, not as well as we. And we obtained the Hydra's head. I hope one is enough. Seems our guests from Mivon bit off more than they could chew. If we don't interfere, the monster will be chewing them instead, and we have already done that. It was an owl beast, I think. We obtained the head of an enormous owl bear, even. Okay, so we have got 2 heads, and there were 3 magical beasts, and in order to win this hunt, we needed to get at least 2 heads. So we have done that, and so we have basically won. And with that, without further ado, let's continue with the rest of the game, and let's return back to the Hunter's Lodge. But it looks like I either have to make a long detour, or I can get there through this way, hopefully. But there's most likely going to be monsters waiting for us. Alright, see you at the lodge, you two. Don't get yourself killed. So let's hope that there's not too many monsters or anything.
I shall end this suffering.
There must be more, of course there is. Where did they appear? Where did they come from? Oh, don't do not misclicking like crazy. Oh, and I didn't notice that Regongar is in that bad shape. But he won't go down that easily. Come on, take that work down.
This is not the end.
And we fall down as well. Okay, we have a couple of more heals. Let's heal once. Skin them and let's go. I'm not too worried. We should be able to get there. Okay, owl bears. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fight those, and I can't leave this area from here or anywhere, which is a bit dumb if you ask me. So I guess we have to make that long detour. As annoying as it is, but I don't want to fight too many times. Amiri and Regongar got this debuff as well, so there is that as well. Well, I think we can get there through here. Yeah, this way should be clear. So, be right back. All right. Now let's get out of here and go back to the Hunter's Lodge. Oh, I missed some wyvern meat and some other loot. Okay. Alright, and the Hunter Lodge is right here. And we are back here. And it looks like the travelers, I don't remember their full name, but the travelers are not here, neither are the 2 sword lords and the Pitax emissaries. So can we rest here now? Actually, let's return the trophies first. The huntsman fiddles with a small spyglass. Can't see much from here. I wish I could join the hunt. I get a couple of heads myself. I think there might be a typo there. I could join the hunt. I get a couple of heads myself. Well. Anyway, 2 trophies. I would have never guessed that you would best us like this. Would you like to announce the end of the hunt, or do you hope to claim yet another trophy? No, let's just return these 2, that should be enough, and besides I need to rest. Tell me about the Empet Travelers. Yeah, that was the name. Empet Travelers. How goes the hunt? Well, might as well ask. Can't see much from here, but my crew wastes no time. If you don't hurry, there may be no trophies left for you. Well, I just picked up 2 of them, so that's more than enough. Finish the hunt. Sound the horn. The hunt is over. As you wish. The huntsman opens the window and sounds the horn. Now that the hunt's over, let's see how it turned out. How did our Mivoni guests fare? Our honorable guest from Mivon fought one of the monsters but barely survived. Yeah, we had to save their ass. Fortunately, his grace's timely arrival forestalled tragedy. We wish them better luck next time. And how did our Pitaxian guests fare? Something tells me that they did absolutely nothing because they didn't care. Our honorable guests from Pitax managed to bag a single squirrel. Squirrel. Well, I hope they at least had a good time. And the Ember Travelers? We defeated one of the beasts, but His Grace, noble ruler of these hunting grounds, has accomplished a true feat in gathering more trophies than us. Such skill deserves deep and genuine respect. The huntsman bows deeply towards you. So, dumb question, but who won? You, your grace. The huntsman solemnly hands you the chest. Nice. So the hunt is officially over. Thank you all for your participation. What the? Ferocious owlbear. Where the frick did that thing come from? Well, no time to think about that. Let's just murder this thing. Yeah, I mean, we rest after this anyway, so I don't have charges on that. That's a shame. Well, use that. As for you, give me a shield, and you might as well drink a potion at first. Yeah, we are working it. We're working it. Simply dreadful. I'll see to it that this poor man's family receives a pension. Wait, could it be that all the monsters have appeared in this manner? If the public learns of this, there'll be no stopping the panic. I recommend we keep this incident quiet for the time being. I'll conduct an investigation without drawing anyone's attention, and in a month's time I'll inform you of the results. Okay, so I have to wait for 1 month for any results. Okay, good. The people have a right to know what threatens them. Spread the information on the event as wide as possible. Nah. Concealing this could be disastrous. Better to warn people now than have them discover it on their own later. Yes, telling the public would do more harm than good. Let's try to solve the problem discreetly to avoid further trouble. Agreed. My subjects needn't know of this. Such problems are for rulers to solve. Why is this lawful evil? I don't quite get it. Concealing this could be disastrous. Well, this is chaotic neutral, and we are chaotic neutral, so better to warn people now than have them discover it on their own later. Or we just keep it secret, and I mean, keeping it secret is smart, but I don't get why this is a lawful evil option. This is a tough one, actually. Should we tell the people, or should we just keep this to ourselves for now? For at least that 1 month, until we learn more about this. Yeah, telling the public would do more harm than good. Let's try to solve the problem discreetly to avoid further trouble. Let's go with this. Agreed. My subjects needed to know of this. Such problems are for rulers to solve. I'll give all the necessary orders once we have returned to the capital. I still don't get why that's lawful evil, but oh well. Well, did the beast drop anything useful at least? Of course not. Oh well. Can we rest here? Cassil, can we rest here? Or how we have to go back to capital? It is becoming more and more interesting. This servant didn't just turn into a monster. The monster came out of him, ripping him apart. How could that even happen? Okay, I guess we can't rest here. There's a chest. Let's see if I can loot that.
Inappropriate.
Whatever.
I won't be
Whatever, let us go back to the capital. And go and rest. Yeah, we don't need that crap. Okay, so back to Tuskdale we go.
May we have a moment of respite?
Yeah. You can all go to rest. What's this? I'm not sure what that is. Well, I can check it soon. Okay, now I want to test something. Let's go. Let's check our table here, the map table, and let's skip one day. What was this? Settlement upgrade. You can now upgrade settlements in your barony. Every 3 villages acquired in your domain will enable you to upgrade one of them to the town level. So that's what we had to do in order to upgrade a village into a town. We just had to have 3 villages. So provided that 6 or more slots are occupied in that village. Okay, so we had to have 6 buildings too. The first upgrade must take place in the capital. Yes, obviously. Complete the relevant project on the project tab to start an upgrade. Once the upgrade is complete, the number of slots in the settlement will increase to 20, and the list of buildings will expand. 3 or more towns in your barony and at least 16 occupied building slots in the capital will enable you to upgrade the capital to city. Okay. And this was about a mysterious cult. Success. Nice. Okay, so let's see. Have I rested? No, I haven't. Okay. So I have to manually go back to my own chambers and then rest there. That seems to be the case here. Okay, there we go.
do it my way.
All healthy again. Okay, but now let's finally upgrade our puny little village capital into a proper town. If only I knew to do this a long time ago. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I and now the and that one monument thingy or whatever it was earlier is gone, and my walls turned back to wooden. That must be a bug of some sort. Okay, how do I... Maybe it's done... Maybe it's done here. Okay, so... Projects... A new phase in the life of your capital. Rebuild your capital into a lively town. Ah, there we go. Insufficient funds. God damn it. We got 100 building points. Well, let's make Valerie deal with this. Once we have got the building points. Let's see, what else do we have here? Strengthen castle skills as a general. Okay, he's dealing with that. Restoration of Brunshield Fortress. Ah, is this the one in the southern North Marches? The one that was previously occupied by trolls and kobolds? These two are busy. Let's see, is it this one? Wait, where is it? We can't see it on this map here. Oh well. Trade agreement with Surtova. God damn it. I need more advisors, damn it. Support the council's endeavors. Spend 2 weeks resolving the loyalty of citizens in the barony. Well, yeah, might as well do that while we wait some more funds. Hopefully no one attacks us while we're doing this. Okay, that was a success. Success as well. Triumph. Fuck yes. Okay, so how much? Now we got enough building points. Oh, up. I didn't need to come here. Didn't need to come here. Okay, so here. And this will take how long again? An advisor wants to discuss an urgent matter that concerns the Baroness' future. Okay, who is it? Ah, Tristan. There is a look of determination on Tristan's face. I bring bad news from your subjects. Today, one of our citizens stopped me in the street and asked me to tell you something of import. Tristan ponders a while, as if he doesn't dare continue. You see, one of the traders who today sells imported specialties in the capital has not always led an honest life. Under the Stag Lord, he helped the bandits sell stolen goods. For a percentages, of course. This scoundrel was far from the fort on the day you struck the decisive blow against the Stag Lord and his band, and today he continues trading in plain view of those who he recently helped rob. I never rush to judgment, but you must at least arrest this merchant to question him and give him a chance to repent. Think of those who see him in the streets every day, walking free and unpunished for his crimes. The people appeal to you for justice, Baron even. Arrest that shifty merchant immediately. He'll answer for selling stolen goods, even if it happened before my time. Yeah, do that. I don't see why not. I shall order that this merchant be detained. Of course, we will fully investigate all the rumors and get to the truth before we judge him. There we go. Community +2, economy -3, gain 30 building points. Okay. Alright, that was that. Very simple affair. But now, back here. What other projects we got? Support the Council's endeavors. Ah, this again. But before we start anything, the cost of buildings with a static loyalty bonus: Alchemist, Bardic College, City Hall, Everflowing Spring, Exotic Garden, Herbalist, Magic Shop, Monument, Park, Swordlord's Academy, Temple of Caden Kalian, Town Hall is reduced by 10%. That sounds very good. But we got not enough funds for that. Let's just do this. Okay, that's done. And this is done as well. Now our capital is a town, folks. About time. Claim the Camelands. What's the Camelands? It's not this, is it? These are Nar Marches. Where is Camelands? Ah, these. Okay. And how many points this requires? 275. Okay. So we're not getting that for a little while. The Bard is worried about one of your friends. Okay. Let's see what the others are first. Monster sightings. The locals are terrified. Okay, Regongar, go and kick their ass. Monster invasion. Monsters are erupting from the bodies of fallen citizens. Well, goddammit. Your subjects need their Baron in the capital. Well, we are in the capital already. Well, okay. Let's go and fight some monsters, I suppose. The epidemic continues. More and more people die. More and more monsters roam your lands. Some of your subjects have already fled in search of safer havens. Your barony's very existence is in danger. Well, that doesn't sound good at all. We do have good news too. Well, that's great for a change. I managed to gather some information that I hope will help you eliminate the threat before it's too late. Okay. Shortly after the epidemic started, goblins began appearing everywhere. The locals report that those goblins have been celebrating and shouting something about the day of glory for Lamashtu. Also known as Mother of Monsters, Mistress of Insanity, and Grandmother Nightmare, is the goddess of madness, monsters and nightmares. She is the only demon lord to attain true divinity. She is the mother and patroness of many misshapen and malformed creatures that crawl, slither or flap on, above or below the surface of Golarion. Her unholy symbol is a three-eyed jackal head, which may be represented in many ways, and her sacred animal is the jackal, okay? When all humans would be eaten by monsters and only goblins would remain. Sounds disturbing, does it not? Lamashtu, what do we know about her? The goblins are behind this disaster then? So we need to find a goblin leader and press them for information. Any idea where to begin the search? Let's ask about Lamashtu first. She's called the mother of monsters. Her symbol is the three-eyed jackal head. Yeah, we basically read all of that. She's an ancient and extremely evil goddess who spreads nightmares, insanity, and perhaps the most interest to us, monsters. Her worshippers are mostly of the more monstrous races like goblins, lamias, and gnolls. That said, there is a short supply of secret followers and cults among more civilized peoples too, including the people of the river kingdoms. So the goblins are behind this? Behind it? Doubtful. Benefiting from it? Quite likely. I would surmise that the true cause of this disaster is either human cultists of Lamashtu, or, even worse, some supernatural creature related to her. In any case, the goblins likely know enough to provide some clue. Okay, so we need to find a goblin leader. Yes, you were wise to prevent widespread panic by keeping the epidemic secret. Due to that, my agents caught several goblins and learned the location of their village. I'll mark it on your map. Okay, thank you for information, Cassil. Well done. I hope it helps you to save the lives of your people. I hope so too. Oh, Kafkan. Hjot's eyes are bloodshot and his posture is slack. The wrinkles on his face have deepened and his sparse hair has gone grey. It's a disaster, Your Grace. We have an epidemic developing in the country. The afflicted first get a fever, then a bloody cough, then several hours later, the cleric shakes his head and grimaces. And that's just half the trouble. Afterwards, the bodies of the afflicted become like some kind of cocoon, and monsters hatch out of them. Jesus Christ. People keep dying, and we haven't the slightest clue what's causing it or how to deal with it. Well, we just went this over with Castle. Tristan and I established a field hospital in the building of the former prison. Don't look at me like that. There were no better places to choose from. Frankly, we were lucky to find this one. To cut a long story short, we have a female patient who's volunteered for vivisection. It means cutting into her living body to look for the source of this disease. God damn, props to that woman. Jot frowns. After the surgery, Erastil will forgive us. We'll be lucky if we can close her up and let her go alive and well. However, we don't want to do it without your presence, Your Grace. Why do you need me here? Or there, rather. So please, try to find some time to attend. Why the fuck do you want me there? Can't you just write it on the report that what you saw? There is one more thing. Hjot hands you a battered letter. Kesten, that Dunes, sent a message. He rambles from place to place. These letters are all we ever receive. Well, I just read it. I guess it's urgent. Kesten's letter. Your Grace, please forgive me my sudden disappearance. I deemed myself of more use among your subjects than at court. The people are afraid, Your Grace. They believe that they have been forgotten, that their ruler couldn't care less about the simple folk, even as they perish each and every day. Well, thanks. For this reason, those who can bear arms are starting to take matters into their own hands. A wild mob is a force to be reckoned with, and you already have enough to worry about. Fortunately, I was able to convince these people that I'm on their side. In the end, I have decided to lead this militia myself, in order to be the first one to know whenever the people learn something new, and to protect them from making rash decisions. I have led troops before, and your subjects view me as one of their own, so they trust me and are willing to follow me. Well, that's good. It was with a heavy heart that I left your castle, but my hope was that once among the common folk I would be able to track down the source of the disease that struck the barony. I was recently informed that one of the squads scouring the outlying regions of Canelands had encountered a mysterious shrine. Our spies report that at the beginning of each week. at the... where was I? I was recently informed that one of the squads scouring the outlying regions of Camelands had encountered a mysterious shrine. Our spies report that at the beginning of each week, cultists gather there to worship the dark goddess Lamashtu, the patroness of all manner of hideous creatures. I know little of the gods and their affairs, but the appearance of the mother of beasts and her followers in a land teeming with monsters can hardly be a coincidence. As soon as I have finished writing this letter, I shall lead a squad of my best men there and await your arrival. Okay. I ask for your help, your grace, for I shall need it to strangle this filth in this cradle. Who knows, perhaps we'll capture one of the cultists alive and find out if they and their goddess are behind the misfortunes of your barony. Your loyal servant, Kestin Gares. Okay. I guess we have to go there next. Vivisection? What exactly are you going to do? What do we know about this disease? Any progress curing the disease? Well, they just started. Can't you handle this without me? Well, let's ask this first. So, Vivisection, what exactly are you going to do? What? We are going to find the source of the disease, that's what. Once the monster emerges, the body of the afflicted is torn to pieces, making it impossible to learn anything from the remains. But we found one brave woman who gave us permission to cut her open. The straits are dire. We don't know exactly what we are looking for, and the vivisection is extremely dangerous for the patient, but we are left with no other choice. Neutral evil. Why wait for volunteers? You could perform the surgery on a random patient without waiting for them to explode. Nah, let's not say that. Can't you handle this without me? Your Grace, we're not playing games here. Do you wish to keep your barony? That requires taking care of its people. Yeah, but why do I have to be there when you are cutting this woman up? Whatever you may think, you have no more important business at this time. Well, ending this, or finding the source of this epidemic, I would say is more important than this. All right, let's go. Let's go and see this freaking surgery. Okay, so we are in prison somewhere. This is our hospital. Judge shows you around the bleak, comfortless building with its barred cells. Looks more like a madhouse. The prison is certainly not the best location, nor the healthiest, but it's better than nothing. Also, it might be cruel to say this, but considering the nature of the malady, it would be safer for everyone if the patients were kept behind the bars until they are healed. I hope the city will get a proper clinic in time. Well, I will build it next, fine. Why the prison? Was there no place more suitable? Well, they said that no. Where are all the prison inmates? What have you already tried? Standard spells to heal disease, remove poison and lift curses, all ineffective. Attempting to dispel the magic is also fruitless. I fear we may be dealing with a curse of strength enough to surpass our own fate. It isn't a matter of fate. I don't think it's a disease, let alone some powerful curse. I suspect it's some sort of parasite hiding itself within the body. Hot damn, folks, it's the xenomorph, folks. It's the xenomorph. Nonsense. We have detected magics suffused in each patient's body, eventually distributed. If it was some sort of parasite, it would be a simple matter to detect. Then it's able to disguise itself. Maybe it's poisoning their blood with its magic. By the sun, we return to this argument over and over. It's been days. Let's stop talking and try doing something already. So, where will this surgery take place? Well, that room was previously a torture chamber. There was already a suitable table. How convenient. Good, I have no need for torture chamber anyway. Chaotic neutral. Well, isn't that ironic? Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Well, isn't that ironic? This is no laughing matter. Get some sense of humor. Where are all the prison inmates? There were not but a few pickpockets locked away here. We put them to work cleaning the place up, then set them free. There is one still here though. He wasn't some petty thief, but a seasoned highwayman. You mean this guy here? Okay, well, give me a few moments to look around, I suppose. If you must, but please, don't take too long. So I'm alone here with Huffer. Participate in the surgery. Yeah, let's do that. So, he's the only prisoner here. Oh wait, there's... Oh, that's patient. Another patient. He's a dwarf, apparently. You got the wrong guy. I'm healthy. Oh, I just wanted to... I just wanted to talk to you a bit. Maybe you were an interesting character, but... whatever. Okay, where did they go?
Onwards!
Is he all the way here? I mean, where are we anyway? Are we still in my capital? Hard to believe that the Stag Lord had something like this. Okay, so there you are. Are you ready? Please, we cannot delay much longer. Yes, begin the surgery. Let's begin. Hjort breathes in deep, then exhales slowly. Erastil be with us. Serenrai, help us. Just start the surgery already. I want this to get over with. Glancing nervously at the various medical instruments, the brave peasant woman got up on the operating table. Just don't butcher me, is all I ask, she muttered in a trembling voice. Meanwhile, the foremost medical experts in the room still couldn't agree on what exactly it was they were trying to do. Stop arguing with me. Coughing up blood is a sure sign the problem is in the lungs. We look there, Hjort insisted. No, it's the nausea we should be focusing on. We need to examine the stomach, Tristan objected. Why don't you look at both? The clerics turned to the Baron in desperation, asking him to resolve their dispute. After careful consideration, he decided, oh goddammit, why am I have to do these decisions? You are the experts here. Decide with Hjort and search for the source of the disease in the patient's lungs. Decide with Tristan and search for the source of the disease in the patient's stomach. Chaotic neutral, to decide by a coin toss. Yeah, let's do that. I don't want to take any sides. The clerics exchanged perplexed glances, but they couldn't come up with a better solution. Heads, Hjort said weakly. Tails, Tristan answered with a heavy sigh. The Baron tossed a coin. It came up heads. Tristan winced, and Hjort said a short prayer to Erastil as he took up a scalpel. Candlelight reflected off the surgical instruments and potion bottles, and Hjort's scalpel made the first incision on the woman's skin. I could hear her inhale loudly through clenched teeth. I confessed I lacked the courage to watch the surgery. Even after I turned away, I couldn't help but tremble from hearing the poor woman's screams. Why didn't you put her into sleep or something? The air filled with the acrid scent of medical potions while Tristan mumbled prayers to ease the patient's pain, simultaneously scanning her body with magical sight. All I could do was... And by I, you mean Roskar, or... I mean Lindsay is writing this book, so... whatever. Held the patient in position firmly to prevent her from hurting herself. Skillfully assisted Hjort by handing him... handing him instruments, wiping up blood and bringing healing potions as needed. Helped Hjort by advising him on the fastest and most efficient way to finish the surgery. I mean, Roskar would know stuff like this. Diplomacy took the patient's hand and whispered something in her ear, distracting her from the pain. Neutral evil made the cleric's job easier in the quickest and cruelest way by killing the patient on the spot. No, we're not that cruel. Roskar is rather simple, so he would just do this. So he held the patient in position firmly to prevent her from hurting herself. Well, goddammit, is she dead? She struggled, thrashed, flailed her arms and kicked her legs. Holding her tightly was impossible. Hjort did what he could, but the moment came when even his steady hands couldn't keep the scalpel from slipping. Horrible screams became loud groans, then a terrifying silence. Oh, Erastil, Hjort whispered. I was wrong. The lungs are clear. Tristan sighed heavily. Don't blame yourself, you did all you could. I will pray for her soul. May she rest in peace. But now our duty is to finish what we have started, to make her sacrifice worth something. Hjort cut into the woman's stomach and pulled out a strange item. A strange item, you say? It looked like some kind of seed, a glowing, pulsing, thumb-sized seed. Before anyone could say anything, it flashed in Jard's fingers. He dropped it on the floor, just in time, on the spot where the seed landed. A portal opened, and roaring monster jumped out of it. Okay, I guess we're gonna fight this one.
Is suffering.
Another owl bear.
My way.
Guard, do something. Do your freaking job. Not that we need your help, but... Now this is easy peasy. Okay, so these peasants have seeds in them. Looking at the patient's body, Jot can't hold back his tears. He wipes his eyes, not even noticing the blood still on his hands. Tristan hands Jot a clean towel. Jot pulls himself together and wipes his hands and face. So, what have we learned? Are you able to cure others of the disease now? So, are you able to cure the others now? Yes. Yes, now that we know what to do, we can extract the seeds with much less risk to the patients, and with much less suffering. Well, that's great, but my question is, how the hell did they get seeds inside them? What have they been eating? What have we learned? We have learned I was a pompous fool, and Tristan was right all along. It's not a disease, but a parasite, something of vegetative origin. It resembles a seed. I'm sorry, my friend, I should have wagged my tongue less and listened to you more. Please don't mention it. It was a lucky guess, not worthy of your praise. So, what will you do next? There are still many patients here. We'll start work on them immediately. And you, Your Grace, may want to search for the source of this disease. We still know neither where these seeds come from, nor how they got into people's bodies. New patients arrive daily, and how many never even find their way to a hospital. Our efforts here are not enough by themselves. We need to find the root of this problem. Okay, I have to go. Please find the source of those wretched seeds. Yeah. We'll find it. I guess at next... Actually, we don't go to Kessel just yet. Serving, Your Grace. Well, you served poorly. Just watched there and did nothing. Stupid god, I'm gonna fire him. Again, not that we needed his help, but his job is to protect us. Okay, so we were in our capital all this time. I just didn't know that we had a dungeon like that. And I didn't build any dungeons or jails separately. Oh, and Lindsay wanted to talk to us. Hello, Your Grace. Feels strange. It's amazing I can just go and have a chat with an actual baron. I wanted to talk about Ekun. I'm worried about him lately. Although worried might be too strong a word. He is way too gloomy, even more so than usual, if that's possible. Life without a family must be hard for him. Okay. But he's not completely alone. He has us. I know we can't replace what he lost, but we must remind him that we are here and he can talk to us. Wonderful. What does this have to do with me? So what are you getting at? What I'm getting at is that we should hold a merry revelry and use the opportunity to talk to him, heart to heart. If we just invite him for a drink, he'll no doubt refuse. So we must organize everything in secret. We'll gather guests, prepare food and drink, bring Ekun, and have so much fun. I'll even bring my lute. What do you say? Helping Ekun is our camaraderie duty, and if we need to throw a feast to do that, then that's what we are going to do. And besides, I say no to feasts. Or I don't say no to feasts. You are right, I can't stand looking at Ekun's glum face any longer. Time to cheer him up. Neither grief nor joy should be excessive. I think you have got a point. I don't care about Ekun's inner turmoil, but that's no reason to turn down a good party. No, my responsibilities do not include consoling or entertaining any of you. Excuse me. You are right, I can't stand looking at Ekun's glum face any longer. Time to cheer him up. I think this is perhaps the best option for me. Yeah, let's say this. Lindsay's face brightens with a smile. Wonderful! As we know, great minds think alike. I have talked to Elena, the innkeeper, and she is happy to help us. Although, between us, I'm not sure what made her so enthusiastic. Anyway, you should talk to her, and I should go and think what I'm going to play. Yeah, sure, but we have bigger problems to deal with right now. And one more thing, don't be late. I fear if we don't pull Ekun out of his mood now, it'll be too late. Oh goddammit, now I have to worry about this too. Like what? If we don't cheer him up fast enough, he's going to commit suicide at some point or something. Talk to Elena the innkeeper. Yes, we can do that later. Mother of Monster, visit the Goblin Village. Okay, Witch Hunt. Read Kesten's note. Well, I have done that. And then go to Kesten. The tight-lipped fighter wouldn't bother the Baron without a good reason, so the matter must be urgent. Yes, we have read that, but doesn't it say somewhere that we must go to him? Meet Kesten near the shrine of Lamashtu on Monday, the first day of a week. Ah, okay, so we have to go there on Monday, specifically. What's this? A task for the sweet teeth. Come up with some errands for the sweet teeth. Oh yeah, these are the... This is the tiefling gang that is following Kaesi. I guess they have done that first task we gave them. A feast of feasts. Talk to the innkeeper. Yeah. It's time we expanded the council. We need someone to deal with the subjects defense, magic, culture and foreign affairs. Okay, so can I now finally have some more advisors? I think I'm going to end the episode after this as well. Okay. Done that. Nature's up. Let's check out the advisors. Why can't I assign any more advisors? Can I check? Can I get to my... Yes, I can. Okay, so... Unlock any secondary stat of your barony. It's time we expanded the council. We need someone to deal with the subjects defense, magic, culture and foreign affairs. Okay, so we just have to unlock any secondary stat of our barony first. Okay. Anything else here? Nothing really, no. Okay, back to events. Forest Fae. Amazing news. One of the region's peasants claim that benevolent Fae have blessed their crops and helped treat their animals and live with them as neighbors. This is certainly worth investigating. Yes, it certainly is, but he's busy. Trade taxes. Ah, this again. Deal with that, my dear. Monster sightings. You are working on that already, aren't you? Yes. Nature's rage. Animals are flying into inexplicable rages. Wild beasts emerge from the woods to attack people, livestock try to kick their owners, and even loyal dogs bite the hands that feed them. Someone must find the cause of these strange events and put a stop to it. Yeah, you do that. Okie dokie, let's take a look at our... Oh yeah, it's a town now, okay. Let's take a look at our town. Okay, how many building points do I have? 109. And I should be able to... Yes, I can build more now. What do I want to build? Brothel, of course. Maybe another... I have barracks here, right? Yeah, maybe another barracks if I want to focus more on military and stuff. Mage Tower, Mansion. A huge manor housing a rich family and its servants. Museum, Park, Printing House. This is free apparently. But it takes 2 slots. Okay. Let's place it here. Okay. That's free because Lindsay got the money for it. We got a shop here as well, I believe. Yes, we have a shop. Another watchtower. Oh, what's this? What's this spot? How many building points we got? 109 still. Okay. jail. If only there was an island where I could build this this jail and name it Alcatraz. Citern, what is that? A source of fresh water, very useful in the case of fire or siege. Plus 1 loyalty when adjacent to a park. Maybe another barracks wouldn't hurt. Yeah, let's make our military stronger. And what else? Let's check our other town. Let's check, what was its name? Narrokeep, okay. So what do we have here? Barracks, of course. Draken's armor shop, okay, tavern. That's pretty much it. Lumberyard would make sense here, I think. Oh, and we also got piers here. 64 points. Should I build a watchtower? Watchtower is not a bad idea either. Served as a guard post and a landmark. Plus 1 military when located in a settlement with a barracks. Yeah, we have a barracks. And when located in a settlement with walls. Okay. I think I want to build walls too. Can I? Where's the walls? Tavern, smithy, shrine, shop. Oh, wooden walls. Can be upgraded to stone wall. Requires town. I got enough building points. Why can't I do this? Ah, there we go. There we go. Well, there goes my building points once again, folks. Okay, now, what day is it? What day is it, folks? 25th Calistril. Now, where can I see that? What day is it? Well, I can easily go to the... where was it? Where is Kessel anyway? I think he's either somewhere in Came... I think it was in Camelands, I think. So we go there, go to the location where he wanted us to go to, and then we just wait till it's Monday. We can easily do that too. It's just a bit silly that it doesn't say anywhere what weekday is it. Is it Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever? Rotten beasts. Oh yeah, these were the assholes who attacked last time. Okay. Okay, but I think I have done enough in this episode. So I'm going to end this episode here. And in the next episode, let's see, I think I'm going to... So we could either go to the Goblin Village, but I think I want to go to Keston first. So we go to the location. Keston marked us on the map, or at least I think he marked it on our map, so we know where to go. So we go there, wait till it's Monday, and then talk to Keston and see what happens after that. And if it doesn't take too long and we got time, then we could go to the Goblin Village. But hey, we'll see. So, until next time. Thank you for watching once again, and see you next time for more Pathfinder Kingmaker.